In order to get a better idea of the intricate film industry, it was also part of the project to create two ancillary tasks alongside the short film, a poster and a review. The main aspect of a film poster is a staged image taken separately to the film. In order to make it clear that there was a visible link between the film and the poster, I took the main image of my character Poppy whilst on set of filming, but staged the image, not making it a still from the footage. I used the main character as a still image because I feel it was the main link between the primary and secondary audiences and the short film. The intention was to get the attention of the primary audience of 30 to 50-year-old working class females, making them want to watch the film because they'd feel a motherly empathy towards the issues raised. They would see Poppy as a daughter figure and would relate to the short film emotionally. The secondary audience of teenage girls aged 15 to 21 would feel that they would want to watch the film because they would relate to it on a much more personal level, being able to place themselves in the protagonist's place. The tagline, "You'll be doing just fine," suggests that the main character will be facing some issues in the short 5-minute timescale, perhaps attracting the audience with a preference for short, drama-based films. The lines on the background of the poster are there to suggest a written letter-style monologue that features within the short film, along with the handwritten font used for the titles and magazine ratings. The nature of short films means that posters aren't usually made to attract wider audiences, perhaps because the audiences are much more niche and the budget of the film that they have, meaning that there wasn't a lot of immediate inspiration to gain. I looked at film posters for feature-length films such as Philomena and The Secret Life of Bees to compare set designs to my final poster. However, I settled with the idea that everything surrounding social realism tends to be relatively basic, with not a lot of detail or fuss, similar to the Philomena poster. I feel like had I been better equipped with the Photoshop software, I could have created a more successful and meaningful poster. Next up was my film review. I studied various examples of both Sight and Sound and Empire magazine, but settled on Empire being a similar example to recreate, therefore spending slightly more time analysing the reviews from this magazine. After becoming familiar with the style of writing from these articles, it didn't take long to create a text that reviewed the cinematography, music, editing, etc. of my short film, allowing me to move on to the production of the replication of the review. Every review that is featured in the Empire magazine has a still image taken from the footage of the film. That being my first decision to make, selecting a still didn't give too much away, but was still a brief introduction of the narrative and main character, followed by a witty caption next to the film title and tagline. It's conventional of film posters to contain reviews of the film written by the magazines. To complement the review and create a clear link between all three pieces of my work, I created directly from my film review onto my poster. The age of my target primary audience would suggest that they would read the film review, as being aware of short films would suggest that they have a keen interest in the film, therefore reading regular film reviews. Seeing quotes from the reviewer on the poster would also perhaps lead the audience to read the review to get a greater understanding of the production before devoting 5 minutes of their time to watching it.